Tom here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Just doing some errands in town. Had to go to the lab, get some blood drawn, and just thought I'd come on here and I talk about how afraid I am for this country anymore. I cannot believe the number of people that are falling for the socialist beliefs in both the U.S. and Canada, where they're allowing the government to control everything. They're taking away everybody's rights. They're erasing history. And when you erase history, what happens is history repeats itself. One example was there's a young man down in Colorado, had a patch on his backpack that said, "Don't tread on me." And a teacher who is an educator, supposedly pretty smart, who was not willing to even admit who they are, they did it anonymously, turned this kid in for a patch that was racist. Well, first of all, that person needs to learn their history. The "Don't Tread on Me" patch with a snake on it was from back in the Civil War, or even before Civil War, back when the British War, when the U.S. was trying to break away. I think it was 1775 or thereabouts when it was created, the patch, and saying, Britain, don't tread on us. We're our own country now. And that same patch is used, I think it's in the Marines, I can't remember, but one of the main militaries down in the States. Has nothing to do with racism, has nothing to do with slavery. And this kid was called on the spot. And there are issues where we have politicians that are getting bought off and nothing's being done about it, especially if they're on one side of the political spectrum. It seems like they seem to be able to get away with it more than the other side. Like here in Canada, the Liberals. Down in the States, the Democrats. The way people are just kind of bending over and letting them do things, like for example our taxes. I just retired. Should have a fairly good pension come in, but once we get all done with my pension plan and Canadian pension plan, old age, and then I have to pay taxes on all that. Even though I've paid into it every time I've worked all my life, I've paid taxes. I still am having to pay on my pension plan. I'm in retirement, and I have no clue. We're going through this, so I don't know what my bottom line is going to be exactly. Here in Canada, we have the carbon tax, which has inflated the cost of everything. A big share of our extra food costs are because of the carbon taxes and the fuel taxes. Big share of everything that we do is the extra taxes on that we pay. the interest we have to pay on money that we have to borrow in order to make it anymore, like our houses and vehicles and all that kind of stuff, is remarkable. It's like they're actually wanting us to be in debt. What's your thoughts on that? Do you think that's what the politicians are trying to do? Is those of us in the low to middle class, they want us to actually be in debt? Even fast food, I understand it. They have to pay their employees higher wages. I understand it. Their food costs are probably almost doubled with the taxes and fuel deliveries and all that stuff. But it's cheaper for poor people to eat that way than it is to buy good food, good vegetables, good fruit. And it shouldn't be that way at all. It's devastating. I cry for my kids, my grandkids, what they're going to have to go through. Here in Canada, in the education system, I don't understand it, but passing is over 50%. So, to me, that makes no sense. Me, when I was in school, basically, if you were under 70%, that was a D, or under 60%, that was an F. That was a complete fail. And there was a good chance you didn't advance, even if you had a bunch of D's, which, in the 60s. So my thoughts are, what's incentive? What's incentive for the kids to study, to learn? Yes, we've had to make changes for learning. We have to accommodate for some people that have learning challenges. But you know what? Why are we putting that on everybody? All kids don't need that. We're making it too easy for them. When they go into the real world, I'm a past employer. I had to teach them every little thing. These are postgraduate, high school graduates. And you have to teach them every little thing because they didn't learn it in school. Simple stuff that we learned in school. And so the employer now has to spend extra time and money teaching their employees how to do simple, like how to even add and subtract and do simple calculations because they weren't taught in school. Look at some of the videos that are out there of high school or college students that don't even know their history, their basic history and knowledge. And don't know the difference between a province or a state and a country. These are our future leaders. Well, they know how to run a computer. They know how to do TikTok. They know how to do a lot of things, and that's another thing. In fact, that some of these people are making millions on TikTok or YouTube simply because they are basically stupid. They're making stupid comments, and people are laughing at them. I don't know. I'm just concerned that I did see a commentary where one gentleman said that if you look back in history, Roman history, a lot of those 200 years or so is when a lot of those different regimes fall, those democratic systems fall. Are we going into that now? Are we being taken over where the society and the cultures and the democracy that we know now is going to fall, and we won't see it here in North America again? North America was at the top, but now, especially the U.S. with their president, they're a laughingstock. Canada, same thing with Trudeau. laughingstock. Yet, people keep voting them in. And I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. What are your thoughts? Where are we headed? What needs to happen to help change this? I'd sure like to hear from you. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Please keep your comments clean and kind, but I sure would like to know where you stand on this. Anyway, everybody have a great day. Take care, and remember that God loves you.